Hello there, everyone, this is Neko Knight here, getting ready to play The Infected. Alright, we're gonna be looting this time because we need mechanical parts. We're out of them. Woohoo! Got plenty of electrical. Part of the reason why I want mechanical is so I can finish a couple of projects and maybe look into building a second freezer so that way I can start farming crocodiles and all that. Because you can get about 8 gold per minute, roughly, going and farming them. So, the idea is we're going to go hit over in these 3 spots. And then, depending on how things go, I might just hit a few more spots on the way back. But we'll check those out. Nothing real significant. Some of them might even be stupidly small. Who knows? But we're going to figure it out. Now, personally, I'm hoping we can eventually get more tech added in, mostly because it'd be kind of cool. It'd be neat to get some more advanced machines, especially since it feels like the main, the main part of this game. It feels like electricity is the main, whatever you call it, the end game. Admittedly, I'm pretty well getting close to done with a lot of things I need. At this point, I just need to get a... Whee! Wow, impressive. I managed to recover. Okay, where... You know what? Screw it. We can take this way and cut across. But yeah, at this point, I just need to go through, fill in most of the ghost images, and plan out the roof. Then from there, look into wiring up the rest of everything. Whee! And then from that, I guess finish up my oil farm that I have planned. The problem is it's going to take a while because there's a lot to do and a lot of saving. It takes a while to do all that, and I don't think I'm going to end up showing all of it on camera. In other words, I'll show some of the process and try and finish up the rest off camera. Probably should stop by and hit all these, but I want to go hit those 3 places first. Nothing special at them. It's just I haven't really been there in like forever. Oop. Need to turn. Was it here or behind me? It was behind me. We'll turn here. Now I kind of wish the mirrors worked, and I kind of wish we could actually turn more than this, so I could see behind us. Would really appreciate that. Now I have been through here once. It's been a while. This is actually a pretty good place to come through and loot if you're looking for a somewhat medium place. So it's like if you don't want to be stuck looting the city all the time, it's pretty decent to come hit here every once in a while. Looks like we'll have to turn left. Now I do hope the truck gets a little bit improved with turning, because the faster you go, the less you turn. And we do flip hell of a lot, but that could be for other reasons. Okay, we're gonna need to keep following this, hopefully. Yes. Then we can hit this location. Then we'll hit the other location. Yeah, baby! Probably won't be a very long episode unless I forget or get distracted. Oh, it's a military tent. This might be quick. Typically, I'm gonna do the same thing as I usually do. I'm just gonna come in, squish, squish. Because it's the most efficient way to do this. Now, if they respawn, I'll fight them. Otherwise, I'm gonna try not to fight them. Now, where am I? 750. Woo! We can buy a technology, which actually I might go do. I gotta see if I want a bench or if I want a. We're gonna hide that for a moment. And we're gonna see if I'm gonna want a bench or skills. Yes, mechanical. Exactly what I was looking for. Perfect. Bacon and other things. Actually, I have to do an experiment. Chances are it won't work, but if the if the freezer is a placeable or movable object, uh, yeah, I'm gonna have to experiment because that would be funny as hell. I, you know what? I'm gonna do it once I'm through with this area real quick. Done, 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 done. Done. All done. You're done. That's done. This is done. That's done. What about here? Nope. At least we got Kevlar to sell and a bunch of other crud. Admittedly, it might be a little too big to do what I'm thinking. And it may require me to have the thing built first before I can actually do it. Especially since I think that we had to do that with the uh, boxes. I'm pretty sure we had to fix the boxes, so I might not be able to actually do it until I can actually build one. Which is fine. But placeables, other this. We might be able to do this. If I can get this to if I can build this in the right spot, admittedly at where I would want to build it would be right up on the roof right here. That may have to be an experiment. Because if I can get it to work on there, then I won't need these. And then I could build, no. Ooh! Now wait, actually, I think this will stick here and not drive with this. Dang it. I thought I might have had a potential, I forgot those aren't, they're not, whatever, objects. It could be that it's not built, or maybe not placed in the right spot. But still, that would be interesting. Be able to make my truck into a power station, carry a wire, and carry a few other things with me. Alright, let's go hit down bonk. Down here, we'll skip around and then either back up and turn this way, or actually we'll go here, then back over to here. If I could, I'll probably squeeze across here in the water, come up and hit over here, then go over and check out the trader. So, keep going. And then eventually, hopefully, we'll have a whole lot of mechanical parts. Alright, you. Squish. You. Squish. Where's your buddy? There's one more around here. Is he up there? Yes, he is. Alright. Squish. Perfect. We got all 3 dead bodies. Perfect. Okay, we'll go loot you. money. You? I got so much of that I don't know what to do with it all. Yay, money! Take this. Actually, what's my stats? Doing okay. But we're gonna need to separate these into categories. So lead and ore goes into one. Big stuff or 2x2s into this. Medium stuff like that goes into here. 1x1s can go into here. Bandages can go into medical. Perfect. Now we're gonna need one for food and one for a couple other things. Actually, I will eat this for the protein. We'll store raw stuff into there. We'll store eggs in here. And we'll store, no, that in there. I think we'll just keep the bacon in here, because that will allow us to make more stamina stuff once we get that, which is kind of why I would like to be able to raise boars. I'm not seeing a whole lot of mechanical parts. We're not doing too well for this time. And I need a lot, like another 100 or so. Actually, I don't think I need that many, but it would be really appreciated. Right, I don't need to be looking for tech. We already did all that. Yeah! We got that house across this house. Woo! Open. Electrical parts. Nice! Some of this stuff does make a decent amount of money if you take it and sell it. Lots of loot. Now, I'm gonna try and continue to finish filling in as many of the ghost images and try and finish up everything. Not sure how much longer we'll keep going. I might end up looking at some new games just to play and have fun with those, because there is a point where I do get bored of the games. And I wouldn't mind experimenting, trying other stuff out. Alright, I think we haven't hit this side. Or I have, but I haven't hit the outside for some of the items. Let's make a dump. Oh, I forgot that side too. So, dump. For mechanical. Not too hot, but not too bad. A liver, you definitely go into here. Rotten food, I guess into here. We'll eat this stuff because we do need to recover energy and water and other things. Perfect. Alright, we'll go loot this little bit right here. Oh, okay, we can't loot that one, but we can loot that, which is fine. Not sure when the enemies are going to respawn, but they probably will respawn soon. Woo, lots of food. Yes, mechanical parts. Exactly what I was looking for. I might actually make some armor just to make armor. Most of the time you don't need it. Well, maybe you do in the beginning, but once you get the truck and metal spear and shield, you don't really need the armor. Okay. Gotta make sure we hit everything. And personally, this looks like this could be used as a lead mining spot. So it's like we put down a special machine and it mines this rock and produces lead. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, there's gas. I didn't know there was still gas here. Well, let's continue looting all this. I think I missed the bright purple area. Yes and no. You're all empty. You're empty. Three. We're sitting at 7. That's enough to complete one of the items I need done because I needed 6. But that still leaves quite a few other items still that needs to be dealt with also. Okay. Dump. 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 Oh, we got some more new items. You. Medical bandage. We don't have room to set it in here, so we may have to find a new spot to set medical. I guess we'll set it in here. Or food, eggs, lots of eggs. We're gonna have a bunch of eggs that I can hopefully go home and store. Whether or not we can, that will be another story. I could, without a cooking prep bench, I can't. But otherwise, I was gonna be like, I could make some of the canned food and be like, yay! But all right, we'll throw the water in here. I do have extra water and a few other things. Just in case. Did I clean this out? Yes. Did I clean this one out? I don't think so. Oh, there's a guy. I think he's a wanderer, but still. Mine. Mine. Also mine. What else? Tell you the truth, I kind of wish we had the ability to take certain things apart. I'm still hoping for a parkour skill. Nice. I thought of it in the last video when I was doing wiring and potential mic spot. When I was doing wiring and stuff, I was like, you know, being able to jump down from like two roofs or 2-story or whatever high would be really nice and really efficient. And it would be cool if we could reduce the amount of fall damage we take as we do it. Oh, sweet. There we go. Probably got some food and stuff in it also, but we'll go drive up and head over here. Then we'll try and cut across over here. And then from there, whoop, probably call it end of an episode. And I think next episode I'll go buy something from the trader. Dead bird. Frog. Whee. Remember when I used to be able to hit frogs because I was driving so fast that they were like a brick object and it sent me flying. It was funny as hell, but also annoying. Alright, now we should be taking a left. Woo! Didn't flip. And still semi-recovered. Yeah, baby! Alright, we should be following right along here. It's gonna be nighttime. Yeah, baby, nighttime looting! Oh, there's 2 of you. Where's your 3rd, buddy? Stupid idiots throwing rocks. Come on. Follow me. Oh, you poofed. Quit throwing rocks. And I guess, had to change up the AI, so now we have to actually go chase them down instead of them chasing us when we get in a truck. Which was, it was nice when they came after us. Because then I didn't have to do anything, any hard maneuvering like this. I could just squish and call it good without getting stuck. Now this, if the developer changed it where they can just sit there and throw rocks, then okay, I guess it makes sense. Gotta make me work for running them over. Can't have it too easy. Alright, there we go. You're dead. Your one buddy abandoned you guys. Haha. Your fault for, not running. Alright. Mine. Mine. Ooh. I love a lot of food and water. But that typically happens with places that are out in the middle of nowhere. Not many people come out here and loot the food. Although they do seem to loot the other stuff. Okay. I wonder if we can get this as a decoration. Probably could. I haven't really looked heavily into decorations. And I probably should start buying some of the decorations so I can start doing a decoration video too. In other words, hey, look, we're decorating and building and everything else in between. A little bit of room, I think. Wait, have I? Yes, I've been in this one. I've been in that one. More gas. Woo! I probably should mark on the thing where more gas is, but I mean, I can create my own. I don't really need to actually mark. This place isn't that big. That sucks. I was hoping a little bit better out of this, but oh well. I think we're all done here. Alright, well, let's cut across the water if we can. And hit that one, actually I think, should I? Whoop. I think I might want to hit the, trader and get one of the skills instead. Dang it. I hate when I get stuck. You're down. You're down. Now I do hope the developer will add in steel tools and either put them behind a mini boss or put them as a or make them not cost gold wise expensive, but resource expensive and consume a lot more biofuel to repair them, type of deal. So instead of being like practically nothing to repair them, it costs like half a thing of the grinder's fuel to repair them. It's still fast, like repairing the iron tools. It just costs us more fuel to repair them. Alright, this place might not be able to just hunt like crazy, but we should see some decent stuff here. And actually, I think I was going to head over to the trader, not loot, but oh well, we'll just quickly run through here all of this. Might as well. Empty. Mostly because I do need mechanical parts. I think it was like 20 something to finish a few of my projects that I had wanting to finish. Ooh, liver. I'm gonna have to go put that up. Woo, we got food, meat, and everything else. Yeah, baby. Yes, mechanical, just what I was looking for. Now, usually why I go around and looking like, man, I really wish we could have railings like this for our curved stairs, and I wish we could have some stairs like this that were curved back and forth like that. That would be really nice. Okay. We'll dump livers in here. Eggs. Other food. May have to come back and eat that meat. That can be trashed. This can be trashed. Perfect. It looks like we got more medical. Yeah. Admittedly, I think I should have put that in the other box rather than that, but eh. Okay, there we go. Grab you. All this loot. It's amazing. Now with the bigger bag and bigger weight carrying and everything else, it does make things a lot better. I wonder if we can actually get these tables. I don't think I've seen those tables. And it would be kind of cool to get some of these baths, although I think we can. Speaking of, I definitely should go and buy some stuff from the trader without a doubt. And sell some stuff. What am I sitting at? 775? I could buy one item. Now, the one thing about this is these places typically have significantly less loot because there is significantly more number of boxes, which is fine. Yeah, kind of figured, but that's alright. Now let's see if we can hopefully come out here with mechanical and electrical and a few other things. Now there's so many boxes I don't really mind missing, or loot containers. I don't mind missing a lot of them because it's like, okay, well, I can, there's more everywhere else. We'll just find more if we need more type of deal. Plus, it makes it a bit more realistic. Like, not every person's gonna search every single box or every single place. Not everything's gonna be found. Whee! Some people are going to find more things more interesting than other places and all that. Right, E. I keep, oops. High speed. Woo! I definitely want to get some decorations, and I probably will end up, ooh, yay, and probably will sell the Kevlar. I was thinking about going for armor, but I want money, I want decorations, I want to be able to do all kinds of things in the process. Ooh, that's a big bed. I wouldn't mind having a big bed. Wouldn't mind some more carpets, but again, that would require being able to raise sheep. Because we could have sheep, grow them, then get their kill them and harvest them for their wool and their meat. Maybe even have some extra livers, and with the boars, it would be like some more, it would be bacon and a few other things. Actually, oh, I was moving. That would be kind of cool, actually, if we could see these open and close. So it's like if we loot this, it remains open once we've looted it, but if we haven't, it's closed. Kind of like how that's kind of moving, which is a little weird. Are there two stacked on one? Anyways, before getting too distracted, we'll finish, well, we won't loot everything here. I'll probably, actually, I might loot as much of it as possible right now. And then probably go over to the trader, buy whatever I can. But the trader will probably be in a different episode. Oop, we're full. There we go. Stats are full. Let's, actually, might as well try and finish up this. Hopefully we don't fill up instantly again. So we can actually finish. Okay. I think we have one more room, but I'm going to run down, drop everything off, come up and loot it. Oh, plastic. That's the first thing we filled up on. Impressive. I'm gonna have to find another box to store lead stuff. There's one there, and I think that's medical. Alright, we'll just quickly dump you, and the rest of this is like trash. We'll throw you in here. Rotten food, that's some passive money stuff. A few of these other things might be just like whatever. Perfect. Alright, let's go loot up top. Whee! Whoop. Actually, is this the right place? Whoop. Yes, it is. Okay, one more. Speed looting. Yeah, baby. I love it. Wait. Is that a full wall or a half wall or something else? Because I don't feel like it's a full wall, because this feels like it's a full wall, but it also doesn't feel like it's a fourth of a wall either. Okay, there we go. Oh well. Down we go and around. Whee! Unnecessary spin for show. We've been in here, we've been in there, we've been in there. We've been over there. I think we've been in this one. Nope. Enemies have. Which is, I guess, fine. We'll just have to keep our guard up. Woo! Walk into an enemy and all of a sudden splat. Ooh, that's a fancy chair. I want a fancy chair. Oh, out of stamina. Ah, ew, this person really didn't clean their bed right. Nice plant. Probably fake. Are we all stamina up again? Probably. Whee! Up we go. Alright, I think after we loot this, I'll call it the end of the episode. I'll probably head over to the trader and then do a new video showing some stuff. Now I'm hoping Mike is gathered enough logs, because he is a little broken right now. as I've shown in a few couple episodes now, and he's having trouble understanding farming. So it's kind of making things a little bit more difficult on trying to get resources stockpiled for some big build episodes and all that other fun stuff that happens in the process. Which is not fine, but at the same time it's understandable. He isn't perfect. He still needs work. Still would love to see his AI get efficientified. So instead of chopping one tree, traveling back, chopping one tree, traveling back, and repeating the entire process of like just doing one tree, he does. He looks at how many empty containers there are. He considers how many trees he needs to chop, then chops them, then picks up all the things, and then fills up the the log things instead. Because that would significantly help speed up the process of building and significantly speed up his or make him significantly better and more useful. Even now, he's still pretty decent. He's just slow as hell, and it takes a lot of work and a lot of time to wait for him to do it. And it's like, maybe we can do something better, hopefully. Wait, where the hell did I put? Up here. Alright, well, still have a little bit to go, but we'll call it here for now. If you guys enjoyed, please like. If you didn't, I understand. Not much happened. Just running around, gathering, looting, fighting. Hopefully we can get 19. Pretty decent. Not nearly what we need. I have some other suggestions that I'll probably say in another episode. But if you guys want to be added on to the in-screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe. After a certain amount of time, I'll add you on. And if you want to see other games I play, check out the in-screen credits. That shows my most recent uploaded videos, most likely the series I'm currently working on. I tend to do series on video games so people can see if whether or not they want the game, whether or not it's interesting, and then try and show tips and tricks on the games that I do play. Once I learn them, sometimes I have trouble learning tips and tricks right away. Anyways, bye-bye.